Assalamualaikum and good day everyone. Kita sambung lagi dengan internal environment, people in organizations. Ini lebih kepada perbincangan mengenai kepentingan pekerja-pekerja di dalam sesebuah organisasi. Dan organisasi di sini adalah syarikat ataupun perniagaan kecil anda. Today we will discuss the link between an organization's external and internal environment. Pekerja berada di tengah-tengah di sini sebab mereka menghubungkan external dan internal environment. We will also explain how organizations organize their structures and processes in order to respond to external demands and explain how organizations manage their human resources. Yang paling penting di sini adalah anda sebagai usahawan, sebagai pengurus di dalam sesebuah organisasi. Employees are the link between internal and external environments of a business. They are an important part of the internal value chain. Apa value chain di sini? Iaitu adalah sebuah proses. It's a process of transforming simple commodity type products into goods and services. Jika pekerja anda tidak cekap, jika pekerja anda banyak buat kesilapan, ia akan mempengaruhi output yang anda akan keluarkan untuk pelanggan-pelanggan anda. So, they are a very important part of the process in transforming simple products into goods and services that buyers are prepared to pay a high price for. Lagi mahal produk tersebut, lagi banyaklah expectation pelanggan terhadap produk anda. Internal value chain di sini adalah pekerja-pekerja anda, aset-aset anda. Specifically groups of employees moving a product through a value creating process. Setiap proses-proses yang dilalui oleh produk anda akan melalui resources yang telah anda sediakan, pekerja ke, ruang di dalam syarikat ke dan sebagainya. Jika tidak dimaksimumkan kualiti-kualiti aset-aset anda, ia akan mempengaruhi kualiti output anda. Okay. This value creating process creates basic low value items into a transformation into a high value product that customers would like to buy. Okay. Some processes are highly specialized and some processes are multiple parallel. Okay. It is short if it's highly specialized. It can be short if it's multiple parallel. Apa maksud di sini? Okay. Sesebuah proses yang transform dari aspek yang basic kepada sesebuah output, it can be highly specialized. Contohnya personal training. Jika anda berminat nak buat gym misalnya, okay, proses yang create value tersebut sekejap saja and it's quite simple, but it's highly specialized. You have to hire a good personal trainer, okay, so that your customers can see the difference, can see the output. Okay, customer datang, exercise and then see output. Okay, it's highly specialized, it's short. Some processes are also short if it's multiple parallel. Okay, contohnya manufacturing or airline. Kalau anda memiliki airline, banyak proses yang berlaku pada masa yang sama. Ticketing, penjualan tiket, penjualan makanan, servis di mana perjalanan itu berlaku, keselamatan dan sebagainya. It is short, but a lot of things are happening at the same time. Okay, so some value chains are short, some value chains are longer. So, consider that organizations as a marketplace. Dan employee-employee anda, they engage in exchanges to create value through internal exchanges from the front line And the backroom staff. Jika anda ada kedai, siapa yang handle kedai? Siapa yang anda akan pilih untuk jaga kedai? Okay. And backroom. Okay, jika anda ada butik misalnya, kita baru raya kan, banyak urusan-urusan membeli baju secara online. Siapa yang handle order? Siapa yang handle pembayaran dan sebagainya? Frontline, siapa yang layan customer yang datang butik? Okay, siapa yang anda akan pilih? Apa yang akan terlibat lagi adalah managers and frontline staff. The principle here is NOAC, next operation as a customer. Oleh itu, quality is built into the product delivered to the final customer. Dari satu proses ke sebuah proses yang lain, approach yang baik di sini adalah anggap produk itu akan melalui proses seterusnya, yang handle proses seterusnya adalah customer anda. Sebenarnya employee anda kan, tapi sebenarnya if we assume that it's a customer, we will deliver better. So pada hujungnya output tu adalah output yang mempunyai kualiti yang tinggi. So a simpler way to look into this is your internal value chain. This is the internal process. Okay, kalau ini buat silap, output tu akan nampak dekat sini. Takkanlah dia nak betulkan kesilapan orang ni. Okay, kalau banyak sangat kesilapan, final customer akan dapat produk yang sangat tak berkualiti. A lot of products have to go through quality checks. Kebanyakan company-company kecil kat Malaysia agak ketinggalan lah dari segi itu, which is sad to see. So ini adalah proses yang sangat-sangat penting. So employees are a very important part of the entrepreneurship process. Why? Because they are the lifeblood of the company. Kenapa? All levels of the company are run by your employees. Anda tak mampu nak handle semua. Ya. Oleh itu, all levels of the company are run by your employees. They also drive revenue. Yang buat sales, yang handle order, yang handle pembayaran, pembelian dan sebagainya are being held by the employees. So employees should be treated properly. If they are being treated properly, they are given proper guidance, proper tools, they can help to reduce costs. At the same time, they can increase sales and revenue. Sometimes the treatment is good, tapi diberikan komputer yang sangat slow, bilik yang tidak selesa, ruang yang tidak selesa, itu pun akan memberi impak kepada motivasi pekerja anda. Employees are also important because they can influence customers. If a company has lots of dissatisfied employees, the customers are likely to develop a negative view of the company overall. Employee management is a part of the organizational strategy. What is organizational strategy? It is highly related to your corporate mission statement. What is your business? Who is your customer? The value that you give to your customer, and what should your business be? Ianya juga sangat penting kerana ia akan mempengaruhi budaya syarikat anda. One of the best things in creating a new company adalah anda ada freedom untuk create your company culture. Katakanlah anda bekerja, anda tak suka company culture yang sebelum ni, tak bebas, tak menggalakkan creativity. You start a new company, you can create your own culture. Okay, contohnya ini adalah AirAsia punya mission. So their mission will highly influence their organizational strategy, and organizational strategy will also influence their mission. So they want to be the best company to work for, they want to be recognized ASEAN brand, and so on. So the nature of an organization's mission statement ada beberapa aspek berikut. First is the organization's ownership. Ia perlulah memberitahu public if it's a company in the public sector, private sector, swasta ataupun charity organisation. Okay, boleh tengok balik Asia tadi. Okay, to be a globally recognized ASEAN brand. Of course, if you are running a charity, you do not want to be a brand. Okay, if you are a public company, you do not want to be a brand. Okay, it may show previous history of the organisation. Okay, especially their image in the eyes of the potential customers. It will also be affected by the environmental factors. Okay, opportunities and threats that are likely to face their organisation. Okay, see opportunity kat sini to attain the lowest cost so everybody can fly. That is the opportunity and that is the gap yang Asia cuba nak fill. Okay, and they must also show the resources available. Okay, an important part of the organisation is the organisational culture. Apakah itu budaya organisasi? Remember, anda juga akan belajar ini dalam HR, Human Resources of Small Business. Okay, saya ceritakan sikit-sikit sajalah so that you will have an introduction. Next time you will learn this in the next subject HR nanti. Organisation culture is the social and behavioural manifestation of a whole set of values shared by members of the organisation. Okay, big words here, dia senang je. Cara-cara di dalam company tu. Ada company yang agak formal. Semuanya kena ada title. Kena address boss by their title, datuk ke, datin ke, kan. Ada juga company yang sangat-sangat informal. Tak payah akak-akak, tak payah abang-abang. Pakai nama je. Okay. Tapi kat Malaysia jarang lah macam tu. Okay, ada juga rutin-rutin yang lain pada yang lain. Kan kadang-kadang ada company, okay, pukul 4 kena makan goreng pisang. Ada company yang meeting dia kena ada makanan. Meeting dia tak apa informal. So it depends. So it's a whole set of value created organically. Okay, it will also determine how work is organised and experienced, how authority is exercised and delegated. Okay, authority di sini adalah macam saya cakap tadi lah. Ada company yang agak formal, kena panggil title. Ada company tak formal, tak perlu panggil title dan sebagainya. Okay, it will also determine how people are rewarded, organised and controlled. And the values and work orientation of the staff. And it will also show the degree of formalization, standardization and control. Company yang agak formal, kerjanya lebih systematic. The job is quite clear. Tapi company yang agak informal, kerja kurang systematic mungkin dan juga terlalu fleksibel yang akan menjadikan kerja tu kurang clear. It depends on the industry, it depends on the product, it depends on the leadership as well. It will also show how much initiative, risk-taking, scope for individuality and expression is given. Ada beberapa yang kurang happy lah kalau duduk dekat small business sebab rasa tak bebas sebab bos duduk depan diorang. Okay, ada juga company yang suka duduk dekat, ada juga pekerja-pekerja yang suka duduk dekat small company sebab dia rapat dengan bos. Okay, again, it's a combination of a lot of things. And hujung-hujung tu organisation culture akan terjadi dengan sendirinya. In general, ada 4 jenis organisational culture bergantung kepada jenis company, bergantung kepada industri di mana company itu bergerak. Okay. First is ad hoc culture, clan culture, market culture, hierarchy culture. Depending on the level of flexibility and stability. Ada company yang sangat stable, maknanya stable kat sini maknanya susah nak ubah. Ada juga company yang sangat fleksibel. Okay, ada juga bergantung kepada the internal focus and integration and external focus. Internal fokus kat sini, proses lagi penting daripada output. Okay, proses memang penting, output memang penting lah. Tapi kat sini, proses tu lagi penting. Okay, contohnya kalau in medical line, proses tu memang penting. Okay, kalau proses tu salah, apa-apa kita buat seterusnya, tak jadi. Okay, some companies are externally focused. Dia fokus dekat customer, fokus dekat market. Okay, again, it depends on the market lah. Okay, kita tengok secara ringkas, ad hoc culture katanya flexible and take risk. They are highly flexible, they are highly focused on the market externally. Maknanya apa-apa perubahan yang berlaku di luar, mereka akan adapt. So ad hoc culture, a lot of startups are in this culture. So it's highly flexible dan pekerja-pekerja dalam culture ni sentiasa akan adapt. Cepat je nak adapt. Okay, and terpaksa adapt pun sebenarnya. Okay, some companies are highly stable but they focus on external factors, the market, perubahan-perubahan dalam environment dan sebagainya. So this is market culture. According to them, our priority is profit and competitivity. Tesla is a good example for this sebab mereka memang nak adapt dengan culture, nak adapt dengan environment. Some cultures are highly stable but focus on internal. Okay, ini adalah company-company yang menggunakan hierarchy culture. Dia lebih kepada tradisi. Okay, according to this, our traditional corporate structure give us stability. Company-company yang dah stable, company-company yang dah lama, kebiasaannya dia ada hierarchy culture. Okay, some companies are highly flexible but focus on internal. Okay, ini adalah clan culture. Contoh-contoh clan culture kita banyak nampak di family business lah. Dia flexible, tapi flexible among them. So we work as a team and we focus on people. Okay, organisation culture ini penting, tapi apa yang ditawarkan kepada customer dan proses-proses kat dalamnya lagi penting. Okay, ini adalah salah satu contoh company yang memang culture dia memang menarik sangat lah. Masa ni tahun 2010s, masa tu banyak startups. The entrepreneurial environment pun banyak sangat, companies are so easy to invest. Okay, and create new companies sebab nampak macam the money is there. Okay, ada satu company namanya Crowdmix. Culture nampak sangat menarik. Okay, office dia macam ni, siap ada slide katanya to increase creativity. Betul lah. Okay, so survival rate dia 3 tahun je. Dia punya focus is to enable users to develop and enjoy rich social media experience. It's a social media using music as a link. Okay, when you think about this, banyak juga yang macam ni kan. Spotify macam ni juga. Apa yang best sangat Crowdmix ni? Okay, dia nak fokus on exclusivity. So it's an invite only version. Okay, dia fokus kepada network, social networking and music streaming app. So culture kat sini adalah relax, it's fun. They also hire young executive. Semua dah nampak menarik on paper, tapi operations macam mana? Okay, kalau fun sangat, kalau best sangat, siapa nak buat kerja? Eventually, they did not launch a product. They just focus on the internal. Okay, tak jadi apa-apa, dah tutup. So, organizational culture is not everything. Okay, it is also highly affected by leadership. Okay, the internal process. Okay, two types of leadership here, transactional and transformational. Transactional leadership, it is focused on reinforcement and exchange. You do something, I give you something. Okay, so it manages employees by establishing specific goals and then offering a reward for achieving them. Okay, tapi pada masa sekarang ni yang lebih relevan adalah transformational leadership. Okay, the leader transform, pekerja pun transform. Okay, transform kat sini bukanlah jadi transformers kan. Dia lebih kepada you datang sebagai pekerja and tak semestinya you akan bekerja di situ selama-lamanya. Towards the end of your experience there, you become a better person, you become a more knowledgeable person. Okay, so there are a few types of transformational leadership. First is intellectual stimulation. This type of leadership, they encourage new experiences and ways of thinking, not just for them, for the employees also. There's also individual consideration. Dia lebih kepada mentoring employees and supporting their professional development. The third type of transformational leadership adalah inspirational motivation, where leaders or entrepreneurs impart a vision for an organisation. This vision, employees internalize and they make their own. Jadi, kebanyakan employee di dalam kategori ni biasanya dia duduk lama dengan company tersebut. Next is idealized influence, di mana entrepreneurs they serve as role models of how they expect employees to conduct themselves. Kat sini anda boleh nampak ini adalah short term. Mungkin it gets the job done. But this is more long term. Proses panjang sikit tapi lebih berkesan. How to create engagement by employees. Beberapa strategi dekat sini. A lot of companies, again, for entrepreneurship, as entrepreneurs, you are free to create your own culture. Okay. Macam contohnya lah kan, hari tu saya baru tengok dekat YouTube kot, okay, Karu Aming, dia tutup kilang dia sekejap, dia belanja staff-staff dia beli baju raya. Okay. Company-company besar, they don't do that. Kadang-kadang duit raya pun tak bagi. Okay. So, as entrepreneurs, you are free to create what kind of environment that you want in your company. And these are a few strategies. First, open door policies. So, this is when the entrepreneur makes management accessible and employee friendly. So, it's easy to communicate. It's easy for people to interact with one another. Another strategy is through team briefings. This is a system of communication within the organisation where the leader provide group members with management derived info. Maknanya lebih transparent lah. Bukan manager tu ataupun entrepreneur tu simpan information seorang-seorang. Next, encourage commitment and identification with the organisation and have quality circles. This is small groups of employees that meet with a supervisor or a group leader so that they can discuss their work in terms of product quality and also service delivery. Okay, perbincangan untuk meningkatkan quality output. Another way to increase the quality of your workers is through training and development. Kenapa penting? Tapi ramai tak buat. Training is expensive. Nak dapat sijil, you boleh tengok sijil-sijil yang ada, sijil-sijil yang laku lah. Okay, satu sijil 3-4 ribu. Okay, for small businesses, for entrepreneurship firms, tak ramai yang ada duit banyak macam tu. Okay, but it's important. Employee training and development can help employees become better at their jobs. They can also help them to overcome performance gaps. Biasanya performance gaps are based on lack of knowledge or skills ataupun tak minat. Kenapa tak minat? Tak minat sebab kita banyak benda yang tak tahu lagi. Okay. It also help organisation and teams to be more productive and obtain improved business outcomes, leading to competitive advantage over other companies. Because you have more knowledge. It will also help organisations to be more innovative and agile. Agile kat sini lebih fleksibel lah. Flexible in responding to change. Ini penting. To help with necessary upskilling. Menambahkan skill-skill anda and reskilling. To help organisation ensure that their labour force meet current needs. Banyak jenis kat sini. Technical training. First, technical training based on technical product. Okay, dia lebih kepada skill yang spesifik. Okay, it's tailored to a particular job, specific to a particular task. So this will help employees to develop or practice skills necessary for their jobs. Next is soft skills training. I believe that a lot of workers in Malaysia, they need this. Okay, this focus on soft skills. Okay, skill bercakap dengan orang, emotional intelligence, adaptability, creativity. Okay, ini akan mengambil masa yang agak lama. Okay, but kursus-kursus atau training will really help. Next is compliance training. Training that are mandated by law. Kadang-kadang, contohnya, kalau anda mengendalikan sebuah company yang berunsurkan security, okay, you because I've met a person yang buat company guard, pak guard kat mall tu, company dia yang buat. So semua pak guard ni perlu untuk melalui kursus. So that is compliance training. Tak buat kursus tu, tak dapatlah buat bisnes. Okay. Next is safety training. Semua company perlu melalui safety training melalui pekerja-pekerja mereka. Sometimes safety training it's mandated, sometimes it's by voluntary lah. Okay. There's also management development. It focuses on providing managers with knowledge and skills. Okay, a lot of companies, especially yang naik pangkat jadi manager, tiba-tiba jadi manager. Okay, they go up without having training. Okay, dia nampak daripada contoh-contoh yang di sekeliling mereka saja. Training will definitely help them. Okay, jumpa dengan manager-manager lain, jumpa dengan manager daripada company lain misalnya. Leadership development lebih kepada meningkatkan an individual's leadership ability. Okay, including mentoring, coaching and so on. There's also executive development. It's more towards senior leaders and executive to equip them with knowledge and skills that they need to improve their roles. There's also customer service training. Okay, ini quite straightforward. It provides employees with the knowledge and skills to provide good customer service. Okay, and customer education training. Okay, lebih kepada teknologi, workforce training, lebih kepada upskilling so that your company workers can obtain career success. So biasanya this is offered by government. So anda tak perlulah nak bayar, tapi it's a cost to company as well sebab you have to allocate time for workforce training. There's also corporate training. Dia lebih kepada training di dalam sesebuah organisasi. Onboarding ataupun new employee orientation pun ada. Okay, ini untuk pekerja-pekerja baru lah. Okay, there's also sales enablement. So it's a strategy and cross-functional effort to increase productivity. Sometimes companies can move people around in different departments so that they can keep on being motivated and knowledgeable. As entrepreneurs, you are also a people manager. And one of the ways to manage people, especially your employees, is to reward them. How to design a reward system? Okay, the keys to develop a reward system, especially for small business, are as follows. First, you must identify a company or your goals that the reward program will support. Okay. Also, identify the desired employee performance or behaviours yang akan mempengaruhi secara positif company goal anda. Next, determine key measurements of the performance of the behaviour. Sales ke, quality ke, and determine appropriate rewards and communicate the program to your employees. A reward system is good because it will keep your employees motivated. A few types here. First is variable pay. Contoh dekat sini, bonus ke. Contoh dekat contoh dekat sini commission. Okay. Variable pay can be tied to the performance of the company, the results of business unit, an individual's accomplishment, or any combination. So this is considered good incentive. Okay. Good incentive pay packages, they provide a challenge. Okay. But if it's too much to reach the goal, this program will be ignored. Kadang-kadang ada program yang sangat-sangat complicated. It doesn't have to be complicated. Next is bonus. So companies will reward individual accomplishments. Okay. Frequently used in sales organisation. This will encourage salespersons to generate additional business or higher profit. Can be used, but also companies are increasing their ways of motivating daripada individual bonus kepada group based bonus. So teamwork is highly regarded and highly recognised. Profit sharing pun ada. Okay, this is to reward employees for their contribution to a company's achieve profit goal. Dah capai sesuatu profit goal, they can share. So this will increase team spirit. Okay, we also have stock options. Okay, saham iaitu milikkan yang diberikan kepada pekerja. Employee stock option programs will give employees the right to buy a specific number of companies' shares. This is good because they will feel like they are a part of the company. Sebahagian daripada pemilik company. Okay. Next is controlling and empowering staff. Control kat sini bukanlah nak kawal kan. Dia lebih kepada nak maintain pekerja. Kalau boleh tak nak pekerja tu keluar daripada company. Nak make sure pekerja-pekerja tu mengeluarkan output yang consistent. What are the characteristics of an empowered staff? Okay, an empowered staff should have these feelings, experience these feelings of control over how their job is performed. Knowledge lah. Awareness of the context in which the job is performed. Accountability for their work output. Shared responsibility for unit and organizational performance. And equity in the rewards based on individual and collective performance. Okay, banyak isu dekat sini, tapi dia lebih kepada an empowered staff, dia lebih kepada the feeling of being a part of that organisation, feeling belonged to that organisation, and feeling like they are capable to do the task that is given to them. Okay, empowerment is a far superior approach, okay, rather than production line. But again, it depends on the nature of the company. Okay, first, the nature is according to business strategy. Okay, some companies they prefer empowerment. Okay, company-company yang ada high personalization of product. Okay, Google ke, Shopee ke misalnya, they need to have an empowered employee sebab akan deal dengan customer, akan deal dengan supplier dan sebagainya. Okay, so if the business strategy is low cost but high volume, perkilangan misalnya, production line approach is better. Okay, ties to customer. If employees are expected to make long-term relationship with customers, dia nak customer keep coming back to them. Okay, ada customer loyalty lah. Empowerment is a better approach. Okay, if it's a one-off transaction, okay, tak payahlah ada empowerment. Okay, better take the production line approach. Next is the usage of technology. If the technology being used in that company is non-routine, empowerment is important because you need your employees to be motivated all the time to learn new technology and new things. Okay, if the technology is industrialized, lebih automated, production line approach is better and more cost effective. If the business environment is variable kat sini ada banyak perkara yang berubah-ubah. Okay, airline industry misalnya, a lot of things can change. Benda senang, weather. Okay, ataupun ada airport rosak, sistem ke airport rosak. So empowerment is very very important. Okay, flexibility is also important for them to be empowered. So for business environments that are highly variable, empowerment approach is better if it's routine. Contohnya fast food production line is better. Okay, ini pun menarik. Empowerment is more suitable for employee teori X. Teori X kat sini kalau anda belajar pada masa anda first year dulu, teori X, workers are motivated, they are happy to learn. Maknanya kita fikir positif lah about our employees. Types of employees yang sesuai untuk production line approach adalah teori Y, staff. Okay, pekerja-pekerja yang tak bermotivasi, yang buat kerja sebab nak gaji saja. Okay, so again, leadership will determine what kind of approach that will be taken, the culture, and also how the employees are being motivated. Okay. It's easy to create a new organisation, it's easy to create a new business, and it's also important for entrepreneurs to create a flexible organisation. What is a flexible organisation? Sesebuah, kalau company sekarang lah, okay, dia terdiri daripada a core group. Okay, ini adalah your primary process. Your output memang pada sini, supported by the first peripheral group, iaitu those skill labor yang lebih fleksibel. Okay, and supported by the second peripheral group, part-timers, orang yang buat job share. Okay, orang yang masuk kerja, bukan masuk kerja datang pagi-pagi tu. Okay, dia punya kontrak start lambat. Okay, people that you outsource. Okay, and also people that you hire from temporary agencies, orang yang memang sekejap-sekejap sajalah, and also subcontracting. Okay, how to understand this adalah, okay, contohnya anda ada company magazine. Okay, magazine, apa fokus anda? Media kan? So wartawan tu penting untuk anda, penulis adalah penting untuk anda, sales adalah penting untuk anda. Okay, do you need accountant? Of course. Tapi accountant anda boleh hire outsource. Okay, cleaners, of course penting. Tapi anda boleh hire subcontractors. Okay, so this peripheral group can be divided into subgroups. Two subgroups. Yang pertama adalah low skilled. Biasanya part-time, flexible workers. Kat sini contohnya macam saya bagi tadi, cleaners boleh, accountant boleh, okay, consultant pun boleh. Second peripheral group adalah volumes of agency staff, outsourcing or subcontractors. So they operate functions yang penting, tapi yang urgent tapi penting kepada company, tapi anda boleh hire orang luar. Okay, cleaning ke, catering ke, okay, ini boleh jadi lebih fleksibel. Okay, two dimensions in flexibility here. First is flexibility in employment. Okay, so this is a new concept sebab tahun 60-an, 70-an, 80-an, semua-semua ni flexibility ni tak pernah ada lah. Okay, but now there's a new innovative way to make size and composition of their workforce far more flexible. Okay, contract, subcontracting, remote workers, especially lepas COVID, sangat banyak flexibility yang sedang berlaku. Next is flexibility in work, which is flexibility in the organisation itself. Okay, so flexibility in employment adalah flexibility atau perubahan yang berlaku di dalam kerja, alam pekerjaan. Yang dulu tak ada banyak. Dulu even remote workers tu kita tak tahu apa. Dulu pekerja-pekerja harian kan, oh ni tak ada kontrak ni, tak ada masa depan. Dulu kita fikir macam tu. But now it's normal. Okay, flexibility in work is flexibility within the organisation, which allows employers to respond quickly to market changes melalui changing the composition of their workforce. Okay, we discuss one thing today, which is people management, iaitu managing your employees. Employees are an important part of your business. They give you information which will influence your entrepreneurship process. Dia tahu, pekerja-pekerja anda tahu apa yang customer suka, apa yang customer tak suka. Oleh itu, pekerja anda adalah aset anda. So basically today we discussed that the internal and external environment of business are linked to your employees. Okay, the experience working in your company will depend on your organizational strategy and culture. It will also depend on leadership and how you manage your employees. Okay, I think this is our last topic on internal environment of business or entrepreneurship. We will move forward with the external environment of entrepreneurship during our next meeting. Okay, so till then everybody, thank you so much. Kita jumpa pada kelas yang seterusnya.